Good day to you. Today's video will be about 15 minutes of Sun Salutations and Balance. So it's something you could use to start your practice, or if you just need something to recenter, to connect again to breath, a little energy flow in the body from the Sun Salutations, or to start your day or end your day. This is a perfect little opportunity to do that. So we begin. Feet at the front of the mat together, and let's take a moment in mountain pose to set a posture. So you want to feel your whole foot engaged in the mat. Relax your toes. Go ahead and lift the belly, squeeze the glutes, and kind of roll your tailbone under, lifting up through the thighs. Shoulders back and down. Open your hands to the front, and then looking straight ahead or slightly down, breathe. A good thing to do every so often, just to check in with your posture. Your knees are soft. Excellent. From here, we begin our salutations. Inhale to lift, and a forward fold. Exhale and fold. Palms to shins. Flatten out the back, and then again to your fold, lifting up your belly. Feet step back to plank pose. Wrists under shoulders, core is braced. And then we lower down. You can be on either knees or toes. Roll through to upward facing dog. Squeeze the glutes. And then toes tuck to downward dog. And we will hold here for 3 deep breaths. So think about the length from the balls of your feet up over the back of your legs, down your spine, all the way to the top of your head. Your back body line stretch deeply as you breathe. And press firmly into the mat. Hips lift up and back. After 3 breaths, bend the knees. Step or jump your feet forward between your hands, and then lift hips up. Do a fold. The fold is a hinge from the hip, and relax your neck. All the way up with the arms circle, connect, and come to the heart. Let's do that again. Inhale. As we move, we follow the breath. Exhale to fold. Nice long spine. In breath, press on the shins, lengthen. Out breath, release and fold. Your knees are soft, slightly bent. In breath, feet go back to plank pose, nice and long. Out breath, we lower, elbows in. In breath, press into your mat to lift yourself up. Out breath to downward facing dog. Hips lift up and back, heels headed toward the mat. Bend the knees. Inhale, bring the feet forward, land softly, and exhale to fold. Hips are lifted. In breath brings you all the way up. Palms. Exhale, lower. Let's do that again. In breath. I usually like to do at least four salutations. Begins to create that flow in the body. We warm. We feel our breath guiding us through movement. Feet step back. Rhythmic is healing. Lower down into your strength, and then rise and open, lifting your heart. Toes tuck, up and back to stretch through the back body, looking at your knees. Then bend the knees, feet come forward, land, and hips rise. Long, beautiful spine. Press into your mat to lift yourself up and lower. One more time. In breath. Out breath. Press and lengthen. As you warm, you can get a little deeper in the poses and the stretches, and exhale. Inhale, feet back. Position of strength again, and descend. Now we lift, squeeze, tuck toes, downward dog, where again we will hold. Pause to breathe 3 deep breaths. And I want you to breathe into your spine. Shoulders away from ears. Taking a moment to notice the breathing cycle. Bend your knees, step or jump the feet forward, and then lift your hips into a fold. Relax. And just hang here for a moment, gently holding onto your elbows. Let gravity pull you forward. Again, knees are slightly bent. And then release the elbows, come all the way up. And come home. Exhale. Very nice. All right, let's move into a little balance. The more cushion I have under my feet, whether it be carpet or mat, the harder it is to balance. So if you have a hardwood floor, that's the easiest. So whatever you have that's available to you, to balance. It's always a challenge no matter what we're standing on. All right, let's begin with tree pose. So option ankle, calf, or up on the thigh if you're comfortable with that. And I have very slippery pants today, so we'll see how this goes. Hands to heart center and hold. Now your standing knee is slightly bent. Never want to lock the knee, shoulders back and down. And you want to set your eye gaze on the floor ahead of you. Breathe. Gently pulling the knee out to the side, relaxing your standing foot. Let's add a little movement. Inhale. Exhale and lower. Again, some days balance good, some days less good. Hands come to heart center, and that's okay. Inhale. Exhale. And come back to center. Very nice. And release. Other side. This is also a good practice to do right before bed. It's centering. It's rooting you deep into the earth, and it's very much a connecting pose, connecting you to breath and your heart. Again, so take a moment to set your balance. Lift through the top of your head. Imagine the height, majesty of a tree. Breathe. And here's where we move. Lift. And then we circle, taking your time, feeling the transition as well as the pose. One more time, inhale. Exhale, reach wide. And back to the heart. Release. All right, trying a little bit of a side balance. So this is half moon. You want to put one foot forward, and then the other is going to lift back, trying to get myself in the frame here. So what you're going to do is you're going to tip forward, and as you tip, your back leg will lift. So that's step one. And we want to keep that length in the spine. So imagine length all the way up from the toe right through the top of your head. Once we're here, we open the arms and we hold. Now the goal in half moon is to turn your chest toward the side wall. And I do that by pulling my top shoulder back. If I want to, I can touch down with my lower hand to stabilize, but I want to look down and breathe. Let's move a little. Bring your knee into your chest. And then open back up. Send the foot back, and then open the hands. Nice. Lift your hip, turning to the side. And let go. All right, to the other side. Beautiful and challenging. Don't forget to breathe. The breath helps you stabilize. When we hold our breath, we're going to disrupt the flow. So other foot forward, leg lifts. We get that nice length, eye gaze down. Once we're stable, we open the arms. And as much as we can, pull the top shoulder back and keep a little distance, ears to shoulders. Nice long straight lines. Here's where we move. Bring the knee in. You can touch down if you need to. Absolutely fine. Our challenge is to do better than we did last time, not to be perfect. Shoulders back, squeeze the lifted leg. Lift that top hip up and back. And let go. Very nice. Shake it out. All right. Front. We will do a little bit of balance again on one foot. So weight is in your right. Lift and hold under the left. Set yourself up. Here's where you take a moment to stabilize. And again, you want to feel your full foot engage in the mat. Eye gaze down about 45 degrees ahead of you. Let's open up the arms. And you want to squeeze the upper back muscles, shoulders down. Use the whole body to stabilize. Now go ahead and straighten the leg. Beautiful. Breathe. Knee comes back in. Let's take that leg out to the side. Adjust your balance. And then if you can, fingers to your big toe, straighten the leg, and hold. Use your eyes to help stabilize. And release. Back to center. And down. All right, other side. Catch your breath. Always doing your best. Weight is in the left foot. We lift and hold into the right. Think about your spine. Lifted and tall. Standing knee is slightly bent. And then we open the arms to the side. What I'm noticing right now, one side feels more stable than the other for whatever reason. And that's okay. Balance changes on a daily basis. Straighten the leg. And that's why we have to be accepting of where we are in the moment. Knee comes in, leg goes out to the side. Reset your center of gravity. Breathe. And if you like, take hold of the big toe, straighten the leg, and balance. Chest lifted. And release. Come back to the beginning. And down. Perfect. Shake it out a little bit. All right, one more balance. We have 2 feet on the ground for this one. Thank goodness. Angel pose. So from here, reset with mountain. And then lift your heels. So you're coming out of the balls of your feet. Your heels are lifting. And you want to squeeze your ankles together, squeeze your inner thighs together. And then open up your wings. Looking at the floor ahead of you. Nice and tall. Think about your heart, lifting it up. Nice. Now let's bring the arms up overhead. Reach. Let the shoulders just roll down your spine. Excellent. Now look straight ahead. So instead of changing the arms, we change the eyes. Just that little bit of difference. If you can, lift your eye gaze up. Nice. Bringing eye gaze straight ahead. Arms come to the side, down to your wings. Down to your sides. And release. Excellent. Let's finish with 2 sun salutations. Breathe. Here we go. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, press a little higher on the shins. Exhale, fold. Inhale, feet back. Wrists under shoulders, you're braced. Exhale, lower. Inhale, rise, lift. Exhale, downward facing dog. Soften the knees, bring your feet forward. And then exhale to fold, nice and long. Inhale up. Exhale, lower. One more. Breathe, rise, and fold. Lengthen and fold. Plank pose, in breath. Out breath, lower. In breath, lift. Out breath, downward dog. Bend both knees. In breath, feet forward. Out breath, fold. In breath, rise. Out breath, energy to the heart. Thank you.